Vibe coding is becoming a small business superpower. All right, I'm gonna zoom in. All right, there you go. So, vibe coding so this article was written also by Turdon. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I never really seen well, I guess McDonald. Maybe I haven't seen it in a first name, where you have like a capital right there in the middle of the name on a first name. I've seen it, last name Debo. Okay. Anyways, it says vibe coding for small businesses is transforming how entrepreneurs build software. No coding bootcamp or developer required. Yeah, that's the I don't know about that. You may not need the original amount or quality of developers and engineers, but you kind of need to, like, if you want to be successful, you're going to need some type of developer or development skills. Imagine telling an AI about your dream app on Friday and launching it by Monday using plain English. All right, that does not happen. There is no app worth its salt that's going to be that good unless you spend $1,000 vibe coding it, and it's still, you don't know what you're talking about, so it's not going to be that good. Anyhow, let's see. It says, for many small and medium-sized businesses, vibe coding is much more than another technology trend. It's a faster way to launch with lower costs and larger results. That I definitely agree with. I agree with that 100%. For many small and medium-sized businesses, vibe coding is much more than just a technology. It's also a faster way to launch, smaller margins and larger results. I agree with that as well. So what is vibe coding actually? I asked this question on X the other day. I'm not sure what's the response we're going to get, right? Vibe coding is amazingly different from traditional app development. Rather than writing each line of code, you tell a computer what you want to do, and I want a client portal where clients can schedule and make payments, and an AI will write the code for you. See, there are competing answers on what vibe coding actually is, because some people will say vibe coding is just letting AI write the code for you, and other people will say vibe coding is when you are writing code without a particular end goal or structure. You're just like prototyping in a way where you can use AI to do that, but you can also vibe code without the use of AI, right? Because traditional coding is you're involving like stories and a format and something that you're trying to get to. Vibe coding is it's literally you just chilling writing code to see where it's going to take you, right? According to Google Cloud, this method allows anyone to create websites, applications, and other projects simply by describing their vision. According to IBM, this is a new approach to coding where users use natural language to communicate their intent, and AI creates executable code from those instructions. And here's the thing, this is why I kind of differentiate with this person's definition of vibe coding, is because you can write out all your user stories and your requirements that you would want the AI to implement, which if you're being that organized, it's not necessarily vibe coding. Because for me, if I'm just like randomly prompting this thing here, this thing there, or I'm randomly writing this code over here, or this code over there, that I would say would be more like vibe coding. You said it was a vibe. But if I'm being organized, it doesn't feel like a vibe to me, right? Developers first used the term in early 2025 when they were creating full apps with platforms such as Replit, Shopify. Shopify uses vibe coding. Wix using conversational AI to perform tasks. Tasks that would have taken weeks to complete via traditional development methods are now often taking less than a day or even hours to complete. That's a fact. So why small businesses care? In 2025 Small Business Technology Report, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce highlighted that 58% of small businesses use generative AI, which is almost double that of 2023. And that's what I've been telling you, right? So many people they're like so terrified that these major companies, Amazon, Google, Tesla, I don't if Tesla was ever announced about the AI part of it, but these big companies, right, that they are quote unquote downsizing, they're releasing employees due to AI. But I have always said that, number one, these companies grew too quickly. These companies grew too quickly during the pandemic, and now they're just trying to right size their companies because they hired a bunch of people who were cheating the system. I mean, they were cheating the system too, these companies, right? Now they don't need them anymore. So they're like, oh, okay, we're downsizing and stuff like that. But with the rise of AI, that means the rise of small businesses because they have access to somewhat what these bigger companies have access to. While the bigger companies might be paying a software engineer $250,000, a small business who has nowhere near the need of what these large companies have, they're able to pay a monthly subscription and get their application running. And they can even hire a developer to monitor it and make sure, because I'll tell you this, as a business person, it is hard to manage building your own application and still have to worry about your main business. So they can still hire some type of person to manage this and work on it for them, but they don't have that as big of a price tag and for as many people as they need to actually get their application off the ground. So that is why vibe coding will. So let's take a look at this graph real quick. So 2023, 30% AI adoption, and 2025, just above 60% AI adoption. This is why vibe coding will be the next step, as it combines creative AI with real-world execution. Generating websites from prompts. Wix's AI website builder creates layouts, content, and images from a user-generated prompt to assist in creating a website for business. Instant online stores. This year, Shopify's new AI-powered store builder lets businesses build entire e-commerce sites complete with product images and descriptions just by telling it about your business. That's pretty cool. Apps by prompts. Replis Agent 3 plans, codes, deploys apps based on conversations-based prompts, allowing non-technical users access to internal tools and dashboards. Rising stars in a crowded field. A growing number of startups, including Lovable and Bolt.new, are rapidly expanding their reach and helping entrepreneurs build full-stack web apps with no need for an engineering team. So, and I'll partially agree with this, right? And here's why I partially agree. You don't need a full engineering team, but you do need somebody tech savvy, because I have seen people who have built apps on Lovable and they get to a certain point and then they hit a brick wall because they didn't take the time to learn how to actually manipulate this code, because AI will give you 95% of the work, but that remaining 5%, sometimes you have to be a little bit more surgical, while AI is like a wrecking ball in a China shop. So that is why like I still do see the need that you have someone who is tech savvy enough. Maybe they've written a little bit of code that can go in there and guide stuff and know how to interact with the AI. Real world wins. Although vibe coding appears to be a futuristic concept, real businesses have achieved successful results. I have definitely, because guess what? According to their definition, the speech app is vibe coded. Resume, although I have spent countless hours of my own time like putting into these applications, they'll still be considered vibe coded, right? So it says Serpentity Web Design in the UK explained that by utilizing a vibe coding tool for the development of local directory application, cut 6 weeks of manual work as well as save around $8,000 in developer cost. It's telling you. The example shared the same overall theme. Teams built applications 10 times faster. Each team experienced quantifiable success. How to track ROI without a CFO. You don't need a complex financial analysis to evaluate the return on your investment for AI. In my article, 5 ways to measure AI ROI, that actually works. So I'm going to have to look at that one. I'm definitely going to have to look at that. I provide a way to track benefits that are created from using AI technology by tracking time savings, cost avoidance, new revenue, quality improvement. Then you can put those results into this very easy to use formula. ROI equals benefit minus cost divided by by cost times 100. So benefit minus cost divided by cost times 100. Okay. All right, example, tools plus time, $30 subscription, 20 hours at $75 per hour, $300 subscription plus $1,500 and $1,800 investment. Benefits: 2 new contracts, 8,000 plus 30 admin hours saved, $2,250. ROI: 8,000 plus plus 2,250 minus 1,800 equals $1,800 dollars, which is 470%. If you like structure, I have developed my 90-day AI playbook. All right, that's great. The hidden risk and how to avoid them. In 2025, a Veracode report revealed that 45% of AI-generated code had identified security vulnerabilities, including but not limited to poor authentication and unsecured APIs. OAuth, the open source or open web application security project, was concerned about this issue and developed a low-code, no-code top 10 checklist and is cautioning all small businesses to establish access controls to users, protecting their credentials, and confirm all integrations prior to going live. So what does this mean in practice? Insecure integrations, lock down your API key, poor authentication, never allow a login without requiring each person to use their own role, plain text data, backup regularly. Okay, 10-minute security. A 10-minute security scan or human code review will save you from nightmares downhill. So you always want to have like humans code review what AI does. Let me see. So I'm not going to go through the 30-day starter plan. I'll drop the link in the chat and in the comments in case anybody is interested in reading this, but I'm not going to go read through this whole list, right? But shout out to Don. Excellent article. I agree with a good majority of it.
Alarm clock screams, man, it's 4 a.m. Sun ain't even thinking, I'm already in. Hit the iron clanging beast mode, fully activated. Mind is sharp and fast, it ain't no time to crash. Quick rinse, hit the box, on the session, I'm heating up. Clear the mind, get the toxins out, I'm leveling up. By the time you waking up, I'm already past the peak. Got my first W before you even brush your teeth. Logging 9 to 5, yeah, the normal job. Software death for them, I'm a higher prop. Software killer, co-committed, pull requested clean. But that's just the warm up, know what I mean. Don't you hit my phone, man, I'm not available. Every minute on my schedule's unassailable. I don't got the time, man, I'm on a mission. You see a busy schedule, I see ammunition. I love this damn grind, I don't need a break. You can sleep on me, I'll be wide awake. Got no vacancy, my calendar is live. I'm obsessed with winning, man, I never be stopped. Clock out at 5, swat the keyboard, hit the street. Precision jiu-jitsu, man, I don't retreat. Mind weight on the max, I'm rolling, tap and learn. Keeps my mind sharp, gotta get it burned. Then I flip the switch, man, the damn mode's on. Coaching pretty ball out on the damn lawn. Playing with my son Benji, give him all he needs. Yeah, I feed my family and I plant my seeds. Home quick meal, then a second son ahead. Back to the command center, man, I never quit. Don't you hit my phone, man, I'm not available. Every minute on my schedule's unassailable. I don't got the time, man, I'm on a mission. You see a busy schedule, I see ammunition. I love this damn grind, I don't need a break. You can sleep on me, I'll be wide awake. Got no vacancy, my calendar is live. I'm obsessed with winning, man, I'll never be stopped. My focus is insane, man, how you think I last? Twice a week I'm doing 48-hour fast. Sometimes 72, no food, just a clarity. You see a sacrifice, I see the real of me. Now the week ain't done, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday 2 hour till live stream, ain't no time for wordplay. Saturdays for content, ain't no time to chill. Recording 3 new videos, man, the flow is ill. Then the edit, grind, chop and make it clean. Metadata, thumbnails, build a whole machine. Schedule out the content, coaching my barbarians. This ain't word to me, this is oxygen. Don't you hit my phone, man, I'm not available. Every minute on my schedule's unassailable. I don't got the time, man, I'm on a mission. You see a busy schedule, I see ammunition. I love this damn grind, I don't need a break. You can sleep on me, I'll be wide awake. Got no vacancy, my calendar is live. I'm obsessed with winning, man, I'll never be stopped. high.